Hey, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Today, we're going to be talking about Monday identity awareness motivation, okay? Because the way we choose to show up every single day is very important. It's very important because if you don't hold the awareness of how you're choosing to show up every day, it eventually leads to habits, patterns, and cycles. And if it's a repeated cycle, and if you hold in the awareness of how you're showing up every single day, then you're going to have the blueprint of what cycle is holding you back, making you feel like you're not worthy, making you feel like you're not capable, making you feel like you can't achieve or have whatever it is. Because the limits does not exist, my friend. If you want to build something in your life, if you want to have anything in your life, you can have it. You just got to believe that you are capable of it. All right. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. Monday, identity awareness motivation. But before we talk about what you want to accomplish today, I want you to ask yourself this. Who is you actually showing up as in this present moment, in this present time? All right? Put it in the chat. How are you showing up in this moment, in this present time? Is it somebody who is confident, or is it somebody that doubt themselves? Is it somebody that know that they're capable of more, or is it somebody who believe they're not worthy of more? Is it somebody that believe in themselves, or is it somebody that have a belief system that they never get things done? They're not worthy. They're not capable of achieving anything, right? Because we can only perform at a level in our day-to-day lives of what our self-concept beliefs is. And sometimes those beliefs can come back all the way into our childhood. It can go all the way back into, when you was in school, when you was in a certain type of relationship. All right. Making sure that we're not holding on to things that we don't outgrown, but is still operating in the subconscious mind, in the back programming of how we're choosing to show up. Okay. So I'm grateful that you all are here today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we're going to go ahead and get into this, all right? Because you are worthy of having whatever life you desire, okay? The limits does not exist. If it's something that you want in your life, more peace, more happiness, more joy, more wealth, whatever it is, you can have it. It's a version of you right now that can achieve that. But it's just that gap in between of where you are right now and where you're choosing to go. And it might seem overwhelming, right? Sometimes you just have to take those baby steps. Just like how a flower grows, you have to plant the seed first. Then, before you see anything, you have to nurture it, you have to water it, the sunlight, right? It have to grow its roots underground. You're not going to dig that seed up to see if it's actually growing up under there. You're going to have patience and know that what you planted is going to grow. And that's the same for yourself. You're going to have the faith and know that what you choose to plant for yourself every single day, in your choices, in your habits, in your beliefs, the way you're choosing to show up, is going to blossom into something that you truly desire. Don't quit after a week on pass and say, "Oh, I've been showing up for myself every single day and I'm not seeing no results." No, you're going to keep going even when you don't see the results, my friend, immediately. Okay? That's how momentum builds. That's how you wind up seeing the results. If you keep on going, get over that hurdle, get out your own way. That's when you gotta, when that belief come up and saying, "Oh, you don't show any results, you might as well quit. You must be doing something wrong. That's when you come back into your inner awareness and say, no, I have been showing up. This is why also keeping like a journal before you go to bed. Write down all your wins and then all the things that you could do better tomorrow. Because those beliefs come to the top, trying to make you think that what you've been doing ain't been good enough, whatever the case was, you got proof from your notes. You go back into that journal. You see the progress because you're showing up every single day. Just because you don't see it in the outside world yet, but you see it in your journal. All right? And you're not blaming yourself. And even if you slip up or have a mistake, listen, you're human and it's okay. That don't mean just because you show up and you have a mistake one day to where you just go ahead and throw everything out the window and just say, you know what, just screw it. No, you've been putting in the work. You've been putting in the effort. You're going to keep going no matter what. So my friend, this Monday, right? I'm looking to have these Monday identity awareness motivations every single week because awareness is everything. When it comes to your identity, identity is the root. What you choose to believe about yourself is the root. That's what builds your life every single day. All right. And as you continue to show up as the version that you truly desire, who you truly want to become, even if you don't feel like that person right now, okay? Even if you don't feel like that person right now, you still can show up as them, okay? Every single day, what small habit can you take today and tomorrow and Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday that's going to lead you into feeling more of that person you desire? Because that's all it is. No person on this earth don't just go from a 0 to 100 real quick and just become something. No, they got to get through hurdles. They got a journey as well. Everybody has to start somewhere. But the people that make it, they don't stop. They keep going despite the challenges, despite the obstacles, despite the things that might appear as if it's going wrong, right? They still show up. So that's what I'm encouraging you to do today, this Monday, as you go into this week. You don't need a New Year's resolution. You don't need to wait until the first of the month. You don't need to wait until your best friend get on board with you, or you have enough money, or you have enough time. Listen, no excuses can hold you back from the life you truly desire, my friend. Okay? If you truly desire to have more, be more, become more, you can. It starts with you, all right? It starts with you, my friend. So just remember, who are you actually showing up as every single day? Keep that question in your mind every single day. And I'm telling you, the more you constantly show up as that, when you get up in the morning, before you reach your phone, before you do anything for anybody, stop and give yourself time and attention and ask yourself, who am I showing up as today? And how can I show up more for myself, right? Not just for your mental health, your physical health, your spiritual health. Are you holding yourself accountable? Are you showing up for your goals before you run out the door and be on time for that job? Be on time for taking care of the kids and doing everything for your husband and your wife. What are you doing for yourself? What are you doing for yourself, my friend? Because that truly matters. Loving yourself first not only help you, it help everybody else around you, my friend. It help also make you become more in your life. You start to magnetize more beautiful opportunities, more beautiful relationships, right? So, today, as you continue on into your week, my friend, keep in the forefront. Are you showing up as your confident self? Or are you showing up as somebody who doubt themselves? Because sometimes those little thoughts can trickle in. If it might be something you want, it might appear to be scary. It might appear to be hard. It might appear to be difficult, especially if it's new. But then you come back at yourself and say, you know what? I could do hard things. I could do this. What is it that I need to learn in order to achieve this? What is it that I need to figure out to achieve this? It's not really that hard, my friend. You just gotta ask yourself better questions. All right, to take away the overwhelm, the anxiety. How about you ask yourself, you know what? What if it just turns out to be the best thing that ever happened to me? What if this turns out to be the thing that changes my family's life, the thing that pushes my career or put me into a new direction that I never even knew. Sometimes it could be those small things that we don't think that's gonna matter, could be the thing that propel us into a whole new life, a whole new income bracket, a whole new way of seeing ourselves. So, like I said, I just want to continue to encourage you and motivate you to show up and be the best version of yourself every single day, my friend. And also, I'm thinking about starting to go live twice a week, Mondays and Thursdays. And Thursdays will be basically, you know, a different type of live. It's going to be more so of coming to the identity table, right? It's the virtual identity table. I have a event that I do the physical in-person identity table, but this one will be to allow people to do the virtual experience where you bring those identity loops to the table and we work through those together. We're not talking about the person, we're talking about the identity, the behaviors of those different patterns that are accumulated throughout your life. You know, when it comes to money, you know, you might keep making progress and making more money, but you feel like you're spending more. Or you keep staying somewhere in a career that you know you outgrown. You want to make this move to another position or to another company or do something more, but you're scared about the journey, the first steps that it might take for you to, to do it. Doing anything new sometimes can feel scary. It can feel hard, but that's when that inner awareness of yourself, when you having that on the forefront, you get a chance to counteract those other limiting beliefs and say, you know what if this do work out? What if I do have what it takes to become this or allow this to happen? When it comes to people pleasing, I know I want to say no, but you keep saying yes. You keep depleting yourself just to please others. You don't have to do that. So I am grateful for y'all tuning in today. Like I said, I'm going to start trying to do 2 lives a week, but for sure, I'll be on here live every Monday for Monday Identity Awareness Motivation, my friend, because we're breaking patterns, all right? We're breaking patterns, we're breaking loops, we're shining the light of awareness on these different types of situations that might be holding you back or might be feeling like you can't live the life you desire, my friend, because you can. You can live the life you desire. And as always, every word, every thought, and every choice you choose to take every single day, my friend, is either building your current identity or building the one that you're becoming. So choose intentionally, break the loop, and become the person your future is waiting for because you deserve it. Bye.